If you've already watched the Thunderbolts movie and loved it, then I've got some great news for you. Because not only did Thunderbolts impress hardcore MCU fans, but even casual viewers loved it. The action, the emotions, the humor, everything was top-notch. And that fight scene with Sentry? Absolutely mind-blowing. The movie was directed by Jake Schreier, and according to a new report, he's now in talks to direct a brand new X-Men movie for the MCU. And yes, I'm talking about a new MCU X-Men, not the ones currently filming Avengers Doomsday. This new team will be completely different from the existing ones. So let's talk about this upcoming X-Men movie. When, where, and how we might get to see it. But before that, let's discuss the latest report. This report was shared by Deadline, which says that Marvel Studios is currently in discussions with Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier to assemble a new team for the X-Men movie. It also mentions that after the successful launch of Thunderbolts, Jake Schreier has set his sights on his next big Marvel project. He told Deadline that he's working with the studio to direct a new X-Men movie. Although the deal is still in the works, insiders say that after several meetings over the past few weeks, the studio is planning to hand over the direction of one of its most anticipated projects, the new X-Men movie, to Jake Schreier. The script is written by Michael Leslie, and the movie will be produced by Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios. Jake Schreier will not be writing this film, only directing it. And after seeing how well he directed Thunderbolts, I don't think any of us doubt his capabilities. So if they're bringing him back to direct the X-Men, then bring it on. Just imagine if we got such incredible action between Ghost, Taskmaster, John Walker, and Yelena Belova in Thunderbolts. Imagine how epic it would be to see Wolverine, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey, Storm, and Rogue in action together. Jake Schreier took these underappreciated characters in Thunderbolts and turned them into something special. So imagine what he could do with iconic characters like the X-Men, who are already fan favorites. And the cherry on top? Jake Schreier is a huge fan of the X-Men comics himself. I love it when a director is passionate about the project and understands the source material deeply. In Thunderbolts, he handled complex themes like legacy beautifully, and I believe he can definitely deliver the perfect X-Men film. As of now, we don't have many details about this movie. What we do know is that it will be a completely separate project. Marvel recently confirmed that all their upcoming projects will now be standalone. Also, note that the current X-Men, the ones filming for Avengers Doomsday, will not be involved in the upcoming X-Men team that's entering the MCU. Those are the OG X-Men: Professor X, Magneto, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, and more. And many of them will return in Doomsday, even if their names haven't been announced yet. Now the big question is, will these new X-Men also appear in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars? Well, since Doomsday will lead to the creation of Battleworld, a place formed from the remnants of multiple universes, it's definitely possible. We might get a glimpse of the new X-Men at the start of Secret Wars. And after that, Marvel could soft reboot everything and launch a new era, the Mutant Saga. This new X-Men movie might be the first film of that saga. Marvel Studios has already started working on the X-Men movie. And apart from that, there's no news of any other project in development. After Secret Wars, which releases on May 7th, 2027, Marvel has 2 untitled films scheduled for July 23rd, 2027 and November 5th, 2027. And both of these could be X-Men related. But here's a twist. According to a recent report from Marvel insider My Time to Shine Hello, Secret Wars won't be the end of Thor's story. We're also getting Thor 5. So it's very possible that one of those 2 2027 movies could be Thor 5. But one thing's clear, we are definitely getting a new X-Men movie in 2027. And this film will feature an entirely new lineup of X-Men, some of whom may appear in Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars on Battleworld. Just like the Fantastic Four, who will appear in both Doomsday and Secret Wars and continue into the Mutant Saga as well. So most of the old characters might die in Doomsday and Secret Wars, while the new ones, like the Fantastic Four and the new X-Men, will carry Marvel's future saga forward. And Marvel hiring Jake Schreier to direct this new X-Men film is probably the smartest move they could make. Based on his work in Thunderbolts, it's safe to say he's a perfect choice. Now tell me, how excited are you about Marvel's decision to have Jake Schreier direct the new X-Men movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you amazing Marvel updates every single day.